April the 21st, 1509 AD, and today's main story is that England has a new king. Henry VIII was automatically taking the crown as the only surviving son of his late father, Henry VII. As the royal procession moves away from Westminster Abbey, we can go over live to find out what the public knows their new king.
Lady, if I could trouble you, what are your first impressions of the new King Henry?
He seems alright. He's like his granddad ever before.
Well, that's better than being like his uncle Edward V.
Why?
Edward V got murdered when he was 12.
Him and his little brother were suffocated to death.
And he called himself a news reporter.
In years to come, they'll be known as the princes in the tower. Oh dear, she's looking into the future again.
Could she do that?
She never stops. It gets on your nerves.
So you're saying that King Henry VIII's uncle was one of the princes in the tower?
Catch on, Chris, don't you?
Poor little Edward. Much for yours was big king when you were 12.
Especially if straight away someone goes and murders you.
He never had any fun, did he? He never got to have a war with France or chop anybody's head off or anything.
So do you think the new king will have some fun?
Not ours.
He's a bit of a larky, Henry.
Seems he's going to be popular then.
Underneath his pleasing exterior lurks a diabolically self-centered fiend. She's doing it again.
So, there you have it. Nice guy, a diabolical fiend. Time alone will tell.
With us now is the King's private tutor. What can you tell us about him? Extraordinary. He came top in French, top in Latin, top in Spanish, top in music, top in art, top in poetry, and top in the distinction of scripture. How many people were in the club? Only one. I'm his private tutor. So coming top doesn't count for much then? Don't you believe it? He's quite brilliant. Right, well we'll take a break now from Henry as we go to our sports reporter. Indeed, some results just in. We've just heard that the All England Tennis Championship has been won by Henry VIII. The Open Hunt Challenge Trophy has also been won by Henry VIII. And a late result. We've just heard that the National Jousting Shield has been won by Henry VIII. Thank you, but now we go live to Westminster to hear Henry make his first public appearance as king.
Thank you. Now then, you know me, for 18 years I've been your good old Chris Henry, or house on me. Top sportsman, musician extraordinaire. I go to maths 5 times a day, and I'm fluent in several languages, including, dare I say it, French. Let's face it, when I was Chris, we did a bit of fun. The thing is, now that I'm king, I'm afraid a bit of fun is completely out of the question. Instead, we're going to have a lot of fun. Yay! Take my father, Henry VII. God rest his soul.
Amen.
As I was saying, my father was a bit on the boring side. Apart from counting money, the only fun he had was burning olives.
Anybody who don't think the Catholic faith wants burning!
Yeah! Absolutely. But that's small stuff. For instance, have we had a decent war recently?
No.
Yet just across the channel, you all know what's there.
France!
So, what were you brave English hearts doing when you should have attacked the French, eh? Paying the taxes. Lots of taxes. Give them figures.
Royal and Company in 1486, £52,000.
52,000? That was 23 years ago. Now then, what was it last year?
£148,000.
Your tax has tripled in 20 years, and I say that's wrong.
Yeah.
So let's find out who leaks and responsible, shall we? Aha. Well, if it isn't the Royal Tax Collectors, Empson and Dudley.
We're proud to work for your father, sir. Head to the South Steamer Lord.
Thank you, but no. I already have an employee.
It's your service, executions and disembowelings to go. Money back guaranteed if you're not completely dead.
So, what do we think of our 2 tax collectors?
Guilty!
It's not fair. Guilty of what?
We don't care!
We were only trying to follow our orders.
Stop! Stop! Here comes the voice!
single person, we're proud to be an Englishman.
I'm a woman!
Well, you can be proud to be an Englishwoman then.
No, I can't. I'm Welsh. Same thing. Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, yes, it is. Come here, I'll smack the lot of you.
Please, we'll sort Wales out later. The point is, money spent on smashing the French is money well spent, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do then. Go on, spread the word.
Just the sort don't tax on yourself.
Allow me, sir. My dear peasant, maybe you'd like my assistance to explain to you the intricacies of government finance.
You are a pretty smart operator. Who
One
are
does
you?
one more. Carry on.
Who are you?
I was chaplain at your coronation, sir. My name is Thomas Wolsey.
Thomas Wolsey, eh? How about I'll call you Tom?
I should be delighted with that.
Right then, Tom. Better be going. I've been to this church 3 times a day so far.
But sire, surely you have other matters to attend to.
2 right. After church for a tennis concert. Then I'm off composing some organ music. And then I'm off hunting.
But sire, a king has obligations to his subjects.
Absolutely, Tom. Hello, subject.
Sire, I beg you, there is a kingdom to run.
If you're so keen, Tom, you do it. So, girls, here's one of my bathroom. I'll show you what my name is.
And so, Thomas Wolsey has taken over a large section of the King's duties, and we have used the one duty in on Wolsey's not before.
First, though, we have an old report made in the year 1501. Prince Henry, as it was then, is nearly 11 years old.
Ha! I win again!
I play with you. Why do you always have to win?
Because I'm a prince. Royal blood is secret. Do another game.
No.
Sire,
What is it, Nanny?
I have rules.
Out with it, then.
Well, sire, what's glad rules again?
Who wants glad sadly? What's glad?
You have just been stripped and married Catherine of Aragon.
Catherine who?
Of Aragon.
But she's married to my brother Arthur.
That's the sad news. He's inside consumption Wales.
He was only 15.
That's Wales for you.
Do I have to marry her right now?
No, but we'll have to marry her eventually. You see, when she married Arthur, her family paid her father a lot of money, and, well, he doesn't want to pay it back.
Oh, okay. Just as long as she's a French.
And so the question now is, will Henry try to seemingly cared about his engagement?
Greetings, my pretty maid. And tell me, which one of you might have a spare kiss for me?
Oh no, it's well. There's no permanent here for you.
Doesn't need to be a matching pair. Your top lip and your bottom lip will do.
Well, get lost.
Get lost is the only way to talk to the court jester. By far, I am the merriest fellow in Christendom.
Witty, you.
Honk, bladder, and cuckoo.
You're about as witty as a wolf.
Ah! Yet in saying so is not a water veritable source of wit.
Oh no, you started him off.
Tell me, did you ever hear a water speak?
Of course not.
So you've never heard a wart utter a dull single word?
No.
Then in faith, if I am like a wart, then I must be a merry fellow indeed.
Why?
For you see, like a wart, I never utter a dull word. Now for all my wit, I demand a kiss.
There's no cart horse outside. Why don't you go and kiss that? Make sure you get the right end.
Ha! You think you'll save your kisses for King Henry, won't save them indeed. For old maids you should be to regret their accumulation.
What is he on about?
Silence and you shall learn. The king approaches.
Catherine who?
Catherine of Aragon, your grace, you have been betrothed to her for these 7 years.
Oh, you mean Spanish Catherine?
Indeed, a delightful woman. She'll make you a fine queen.
Sire, if she can make you a fine queen, could she make me one while she's at it?
Terribly witty, I'm sure, sire, but you must realise the throne needs an heir.
If the throne needs an heir, you can have one of mine.
Are we not fortunate to have such a funny fellow as Will among us?
Oh, yes, sire.
Sire, though my ribs ache with mirth, the country needs to know who will be its next king.
What do you mean, next king? I've only been here 6 weeks. That's thanks a bunch.
Sire, the security of the throne will be assured if you have a legitimate male offspring.
Who needs male offspring when I'm a male offspring? Boy, 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 boy.
If I get married to Catherine and we have a son, then everything's happy, right?
Your Grace has a correct.
Oh, go on then. He's not the bad sort. Sorry, girls. Got to go and marry Catherine Barrigan. But in the meantime, we'll keep you happy.
Will, my lord, will.
When I was only 4, I didn't know at all what I wanted to be. Days that I would wish that being a fish was just a bumblebee. But now that I am older, my plans are rather bolder, and so I did decide that the ultimate thing is for the king to choose me as his bride. I wanna be free, yes I do, yes I do, I do. I wanna be, yes I do, yes I do. I wanna be, yes I do, yes I do, I do. I wanna be free, yes I do, yes I do. I don't need expensive presents from our shore. Just a crown will do, with a price or two. I won't ask for more. I wanna be seen, yes I do, yes I do, I do. Be the queen, you know it's true. I keep a smile ready for my head to my toes. I change my neck and part of my nose. You know what I mean? Every king, I wanna be queen. La 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 la. You know what I mean? Every king, I wanna be queen.
Tudor News now reports in the year 1512 AD. King Henry has been on the throne for 3 years, and as we speak, is about to receive some encouraging news from his wife, Catherine.
Make sure I got my legs in. My legs at the door.
Stand still.
I want to check.
Not till I finish.
Charming. I'll bring you all the way from Switzerland and you won't show what you're up to.
Henry! Is it there you are? Hola!
Hello, Catherine. This chap Holbein won't let me see what he's up to.
Yes, I can see. You got your left ear, right?
He got my left ear, right? So, where's the right ear then?
Your right ear? It's right here.
Ah, you jest. I love it when you jest me.
Anyway, Papa has something for me to ask you.
Ask Ferdinand of Aragon, what does he want?
Do you want to attack the south of France?
Who doesn't?
We are. You can send an army to join with him and help pick up the Frenchmen if you like.
Good old Ferdinand. This is the Frenchman. Of course I like. Let's think how the last. They will be pleased.
Just for that, I'll make him look fat.
Tudor News can now report that the English army are assembled down on the Spanish-French border, and we have our war correspondent, Lady Amy, on the spot. Hi, I'm reporting for Tudor News.
Aren't you Lady Amy?
Yes, but you can call me Kate. So where's the fighting? I love a bit of blood and guts.
We haven't had the orders yet.
But you've been here for months.
Tell us about it. We're still waiting for Ferdinand to give us a go-ahead.
So why doesn't he?
He's letting his Spanish boys have all the fun.
Yeah, they're in the right old ding-dong, but we're just stuck here in the rain.
Brothers, I moved that we should organise a mutiny.
Good idea is chatting there, mate.
That's no reason to mutiny.
Some of us have dysentery.
That's no reason to mutiny.
We run out of beer.
What?
It's official then. It's a mutiny.
Thank you, and we go straight back to the palace to hear the King's reaction to this news.
This is a drawing of my father Henry, see? And this one of my mother Elizabeth. Yes? I want to use these drawings in a gravestone or a memorial tomb, if you like, to go in the Henry VII's chapel in Westminster Abbey. Yes?
Hey!
Oh, not now, Catherine.
Any picked up at the animal, you listen to me.
What is it?
KPS Hayuda Kelly, Papa complain, your army, there's mutiny.
Serves them right. They've been sitting in the muddy field for months. He won't give them the signal to join in.
Stupido, he was just going to. He turned around and said, okay, Englishman, go biff at Frenchman. But no, they've all gone off for to find pub, for to drink beer.
Really?
Papa say next time he biff at Frenchman, you not invited.
Oh, come on, then.
Capaz de Caballero is how you say
Okay. Tell our Ferdinand he can cut the throat of any child who's got dessert.
Oh, bueno, it's nice. Muchas gracias, my dear darling dumpling bum.
Foreigners, don't they just get on your nerves? Yeah?
We now bring you a report from the following year, 1513 AD. Once again, France is under attack from Henry in the north and Ferdinand in the south. Correction, we've just heard that Ferdinand is called out, and the English are being led into battle by King Henry himself. That's quite extraordinary. We now go to our war correspondent in northern France.
I wouldn't bother. There's still no blood or anything. Here we are, all ready for a decent fight, and the French have run away.
You're not singing anymore! You're not singing anymore! Cut back your power! Yeah, right on to Bobby!
Aha! Here comes the king. Maybe we'll find out what happened.
Gentlemen, please may I just say, I think the French deserve gold medals.
Gold medals? They will run away.
Exactly. And everybody who can run that fast deserves a gold medal.
We hardly even saw them.
Exactly. All we saw of them was a spur. And as a consequence, I shall call this battle the Battle of the Spurs.
Oh my God!
It wasn't that funny. No, seriously.
The French will say they're sorry, but there's something else to do. They go up to the doctors and join the massive queue. Now some can pay them costly and others feel quite weak, but most of all their backs into having an extreme. We came to fight the murder of the battle. We came to hit the French within a stick. But once they heard the English sabres rattle, they stood them from iron and defeated. We came to lay the countryside to ruin, but off they ran and left us all with nothing doing. They always were the victory, but now they went to the battle of the Spurs.
Gentlemen, King can be a long, tough, dirty job. But it's days like this, and guys like you, that make it all worthwhile. And I mean that.
We're going to send a message and we're going to make it clear. France have really had it because we're English and we're here. No one's going to stop us, the French are in the back. We're going down to Paris and the blood of oil black. We came to fight the mother of a battle. We came to beat the French on fair and square. But off they run like herds of fighting cattle. Then we say take a hand to watch the hair. The king of France hardly hide his blushes. Costumes they were throwing up behind the bushes. They always were perfecting, but now they won't. It's the battle of the Spurs.
Next, we catch up with the situation in the palace 3 weeks later. Wolsey has been in charge.
Ah, Wolsey, what a sad fellow you are.
Silence or die.
Such authority, and yet I'm about to see you bow before a hen that will never lay an egg. Hen!
Ah, Tom, I see Will is keeping you amused just as well, because you mix all the fun.
Oh, really, Your Grace?
We've just sent a French packing.
Oh, splendid. All we had here was an invasion from Scotland.
Invasion from Scotland? But that's King James. He's not the invading type.
He isn't now, he's dead.
Dead? James? Oh, God.
I told you, he invaded and Lord Surrey stopped him at the border. There was a simply ghastly battle at Flodden Field and James was slain. It was all terribly messy.
Well, nice one, Tommy. How would you like being Chief Minister?
Oh, top hog in here.
You could be Lord Chancellor too, if you like.
Lord Chancellor, I say.
I'll tell you what, you're the churchy type. How does, Archbishop of York sound?
York?
You know, nice place near Bridlington, if you fancy the day at the seaside.
Oh, it's just that I always rather fancied Canterbury.
Oh, don't be greedy. Besides, old Bishop Warren's still there. He's on my coronation and my wedding to Catherine. Remember? York's nice. You can have York.
You're more than kind, Your Grace.
There's just one little thing. You keep calling me Your Grace.
Your Grace?
There was a chap in France called Maximilian the Holy Roman Emperor. It's got a certain swing to it, don't you think?
You wish to be called that?
No, just something better than Your Grace. Even little bishops get called that. I'm the king.
Well, how about Your Highness?
Ah, Will, what do you think?
It suits you, sire, for you are amongst the tallest in the land, and in being so tall, you are indeed high.
Will, you must then amuse Tom. Well, I go to be my dear Catherine.
There was an Archbishop of York who grunts when he's trying to talk. With a small curly tail, he stinks without fail. No wonder he's made out of pork.
Only a fool makes enemies when he should be making friends.
So, boys, did I not ever tell you the joke of the Archbishop
Now
of
we
the
move on
Actors?
to India to November 1550.
And we go straight to the Queen's bedchamber.
And again, you're right, yes? Go on, Joan, try again.
She's never wrong, you know.
The Queen will give birth on the 18th of February.
If that's what she says, then it must be right.
It gets on your nerves.
Hush, here comes the king.
My dear Catherine, you look so faint.
I is not faint, and neither, Papa.
Papa? Me?
I have a pregnant.
Oh, poor Catherine. How many times has this been?
Henry, this time is different. This child will live.
How do you know? What witchcraft has been practiced here?
Henry, women do know these things. This child will live.
We must think of a name. Now, Henry, there's a good name.
No, little Henry has been.
That was 5 years ago. He only lived 10 days.
Only 10 days is a lifetime for my son Henry. I not have another Henry.
I'm sorry.
How about James?
A bit Scottish.
George.
A bit German.
Francis?
Sounds a bit like France.
Dwight P. Schultzman.
Sounds a bit American.
American.
You know, that new place Columbus discovered. Somewhere off the coast of Ireland. I know, Catherine. We call him after his brother.
Okay.
Call him Henry Jr.
The child will be called Mary!
Mary? Well, that's a fine name for a boy.
But indeed, on February the 18th the following year, Catherine did give birth to Princess Mary. Meanwhile, Thomas Wolsey is getting very powerful. The Pope has made him a cardinal, and now, in 1518, the Pope has given the powers of Legate à la Terre. Our Latin correspondent will now explain.
Wolsey can tell the Archbishop of Canterbury what to do.
Was that it?
Pretty much.
So there you have it. Moving on to 1520, we find that Cardinal Wolsey is ridiculously powerful, but at the same time incredibly stylish.
You wish to see me, my lord?
Yes, Todd, I do. Where's the money I want for a new Royal Navy?
Sorry, my lord, I have been rather busy fixing this peace treaty in France.
France?
Relax, believe me, we'd love it.
Cardinal Wolsey cordially requests you join him down in France. With this glittering gang of guests, give him peace a chance. Everyone is going to see English in their prime. Hosting wants his destiny, Wolsey's wonderful waste of time.
Though it's true, for a minute or two, we must discuss defences. It's just a trick so that we can stick the whole thing on expenses.
Down in the field at the top of gold, all the heads of state will dance away as the stars of gold, and it will silver plate. A delicate lady by the door, and rather be so low. We will drink champagne galore, and Wolsey's wonderful way to talk.
And it's also impressing people, even the Pope is pleased with him.
Hey, Giuseppe, you want me? Who gave me the truth? The Senor of England, here goes not Dino.
He's not bad.
I see he was the book about what to find, but not to look for it.
don't think I've read it, so...
You want to read it? It's good. And tell me, does it still burn a lot?
Of course it burns a lot, it's the only human.
Okay then. Tell Henry I'll just make it. Tell him I couldn't beat out the fence. Good name, eh?
It's a very good name, okay, I tell him.
For a translation of Reading Editor Skill, we once again turn to our Latin correspondent.
Defender of the faith.
That's the Pope who has it as a king, is it?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
No.
Well, anyway, that was 5 years ago, and now we are approaching Queen Catherine's 40th birthday. Henry's hopes are having a son and baby.
Why, it is the ugly doctor. Forsooth, you must be a rich woman indeed.
Why, fool?
Forsooth, the sight of you maketh everyone sick. So you must need more people to cure.
Well, if you're sick, take this.
Forsooth, what kind of pill was that?
That was no pill. That was a leech.
Good doctor, you have examined the Queen, what name?
I'm sorry, sir, but Queen Catherine will never bear another child. I have tried everything.
What was I to do? There has to be a son to carry on the line.
Despite his 18 happy years of marriage to Catherine, Henry's desperation caused him to take notice of a new arrival at court.
have my queen, even if I have to move heaven and earth to do it.
Henry has suddenly become very determined, as Thomas wants us to find out.
So you cannot marry Anne Boleyn, you're married to Catherine.
But Catherine cannot bear me another son. Is that my fault?
But the Pope might not play along.
Of course he'll play along. I'm his defender of faith. And if I'm defending his faith, then he owes me one.
So the Pope will need an absolute corker for a reason.
Well, give him an absolute corker then.
Leviticus 20:21.
Leviticus, but that's the Bible.
You bet. Carry on.
Picture the scene. God is having a chat with Moses.
I am aware of Leviticus.
Tell what Moses said.
And if not to take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing.
Catherine was my brother Arthur's wife, remember?
And he goes on to say, and they shall be childless.
There you are. The reason we never had a son is that we were never legally married.
But sorry, you have a daughter, Mary.
I don't want conversations. Just sit here.
We now take a break to catch up with Catherine and her teenage daughter.
Henry has kept them away hoping to have forgotten, but instead they have found a great deal of public sympathy.
Oh, Mother, what are we going to do?
Just marry.
Shush! How can I? Father's saying he never married you, which makes me illegitimate.
He is.
Just because he wants to get his hands on that 11-fingered strumpet, Anne Boleyn.
Please, Mary, we must be hushed.
Why?
Because we are women and the men are in charge. If
What have you been telling her?
I tell nothing.
Take her away. Stick her in a convent or something. From now on, she never sees her mother again.
Get her! David!
Oh, don't you start. How funny you might be quite sensitive, like me.
Meanwhile, in the Vatican, Pope Clement VII is about to receive a message from Tudor Palsy.
Oh, King Henry, he was a divorcer.
It's not really a divorce. So Henry just wants you to agree he didn't really marry Catherine in the first place. He wants you to sign here.
Is he still good, this Henry?
He's still a bunch of lola.
Oh, I suppose so. Where do I sign?
Blimey, it tries to fit the Spain, your holiness! You pass it a grip. What is all this I hear about Henry divorced my Auntie Catherine?
She's your aunt, huh?
Is my aunt and is the Queen of England and is going to stay that way.
Hey, cool it, Charles. Henry, make sure Catherine will be okay.
You know what you're You're forgetting. I don't want Italy as well as Spain right now. I think the Vatican a very bad place to live.
Oh, yeah.
Before you say, oh yeah. Don't forget, I got a new system set up. It's called the Spanish Inquisition.
Hey, what's the French for, eh?
We now have a reaction.
How could Charles stop divorcing a woman who you've never been married?
I'm afraid the Pope does what Charles tells him, sire.
And why doesn't the paper you say you've got the biggest mouth in Europe?
Really, sire, I have tried.
Tried? Rubbish. All you do go around is building things. You build palaces, you build universities, you even build Ipswich. Now what did you go and build Ipswich for?
Sire, let me go back to York and I'll give your position some serious thought.
Well, if that's the best you can do, maybe I can give your position some serious thought. Honestly, what happened to the old Tom I used to know? Where will I find another like him?
Here we are. Hello.
Who are you?
This is Tom, this is Tom, this is Tom and you. After Christmas, victory is the run and place for you. Make your brave, make your muscle, make your reputation. The justice thing to help the king to organization. Our professor, a really clever guy. Government's trying to fix his things on you and the past. There's no government on this set that I can't understand. After years, the state of affairs are solid in my hand. This is God, this is God, this is coming through. After Christmas, victory is the run that waits for you.
Next up is Mr. Knight, known as Thomas More. Any time of day and night, you're welcome at my door. I'm not one to stick around when others run away. And if you all go out to lunch, I'll be the one to pay.
This is God, this is God, this is coming through. After Christmas, victory is the run that waits for you. look! He's dead.
Where are we? We've only got a letter. Right, missing his own execution.
He'd have been right cut up and bad execution, no way.
He'd be right good. He'd have been mortified.
We now use the 50 cents as a penalty. Henry is awaiting 5 years to marry Anne Bullock, and to make these worse, Anne is not as amenable as the King's other girlfriend. Indeed, Anne is afraid of withholding her babies until she's married. So now here's my reporter on location in the court.
You sir, I'm not going there. It's gone mad. It's like a different man.
Oh,
I'm asking for the last time. And if I don't get an answer, then you're next. Cromwell!
Sir?
You tell me how to get the Pope to agree to divorce.
Well, obviously you deserve a divorce, sir. Seeing as how you're such a popular and brilliant king and all that.
And you, Mr. Thomas.
Sire!
Before we got talking anymore. I don't know,
I'm sorry I'm late, sire.
where have you been, Cranmer?
I've spent the last 5 years in Europe, sire.
Well, Mr. Thomas, 5 years in Europe, Cranmer. You now have 5 seconds to tell me how I can get the Pope to agree to a divorce.
Ignore the Pope, just do it.
Is that it? After 5 years in Europe, all you can say is ignore the Pope?
Yes, sire.
Before we throw some daylight to your Aristotle, let me explain why you're such an imbecile. If I ignore the Pope, nobody recognises my second marriage. Consequently, Anne's sons will never be kings.
You're wrong, sire.
Did you say I'm wrong?
He did, sir. I heard him.
Selma, you're cockney.
Sire, I visited some of the biggest brains in Europe, and they don't like the way the Pope's letting Charles of Spain boss them around.
Go on.
Here's the good bit. They agree that you were never married to Catherine in the first place.
Really?
Yes, sire, they're on your side. So as I say, ignore the Pope.
I like it.
So, I bring sad news, but also glad news.
Sad news.
Your dear friend, Archbishop Wareham, has just died.
Oh, poor Wareham. He was a dear friend.
Yeah, shame. It was a great book. You're right there, sire.
I think I'm going to be sick.
But the glad news is that Archbishop Wareham has just died.
Eh?
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. Never liked him.
Didn't you?
No. Yeah. I mean, well, I didn't like him. In a likeable sort of way.
In the corner, Cromwell. Now. You see, Tom, sad though it is to lose Wareham, it does mean there's a convenient vacancy. How would you like to be Archbishop of Canterbury?
Nice.
Right, Archbishop Tom, your first job is to get me divorced.
No problem.
No. If you get divorced, the Pope won't like it, sir.
More, have you been listening? We're not going to be taken by some foreigner.
He's not a foreigner. He's the Pope. You're all Catholics, remember?
I know, I'm a brilliant Catholic, but the Pope doesn't count anymore. Not according to the biggest brains in Europe.
In that case, I resign.
That's it now, settle down.
Aren't you going to chop his head off, sire?
No, Cromwell, I'm not.
Why not?
Because at least he's honest. Now then, I'm going to need another chance for that.
Oh, please, sire.
Are you a good Catholic?
The best.
But what are your feelings regarding the Pope?
He needs help. He just hasn't got the sales system. In fact, I think that our branch of the Catholic Church would best be served by an independent head of the Church of England.
But who could do that? I've run out of people called Tom.
Anne Boleyn's father's called Tom. Sir Thomas Boleyn.
A little bit of a fix.
Sire, there's only one man for this job.
Who?
You do it. You'd be brilliant.
You are a creep.
But what happens if all the bishops and people don't agree?
I'll have a word with her. It'll be my pleasure.
Country we love. Long we've been waiting, if the shadow will grow, now's the hour to
take the power and bring it back on home. We always did what they told us since the Bible began. Now we see what fools we be. Tell all that we can.
So now, does anybody object if I allow myself a divorce?
No, sire.
Right, good for that.
I can marry to Anne Boleyn now if you like.
We already got secretly married in January.
Why?
Because we had to. Now come on, we've got to move fast.
And so, on May the 23rd, 1533, Henry was finally divorced from Catherine. A week later, on June the 1st, Anne was crowned queen for Nick the Tudor.
Long live the Queen.
I don't think it's right, you know.
I know, poor old Queen Catherine. I feel really sorry for her and Mary.
They say those both turn very religious.
Can you blame them?
You're not cheering much.
Long live the Queen.
Not you now.
I tell you what, Queen Anne was put back in that dress.
Oi, watch it. That's my mate's new wife you're talking about. Anyone who upsets Henry, upsets me.
Get you.
The Queen is not fat!
See, you ought to listen to your friend here.
The Queen is expecting a child!
No, are you sure? Don't tell me Henry's been putting his cake to before he bought the others.
That remark is treasonous.
The Queen will give birth in 3 months' time!
3 months, eh? That's a bit quick. Dave, how do you explain that?
If the king wants to produce a baby in 3 months, then he can. After all, he is the king.
What a creep.
He now goes to the palace about 3 months later on September the 7th.
What do you mean it's a girl? Have you looked?
Yes, sire.
Have you looked very carefully?
Yes, sire.
Nothing's fallen off.
Sire.
Finally, hey, I got a message from the post. By the way, I'm sorry to hear about your little girl.
What about her?
Well, you know, in Italy we got a word for the king's parents, they are not fine.
Anne and I are married.
Now, the post for you say is about Catherine.
No, he isn't. I gave him a divorce.
Ah, you the Archbishop, eh? Why have I done this to you? You don't count no more.
I don't count.
No, the Pope has communicated you. Boy, some days I love this job.
He can't excommunicate my Archbishop.
And the Pope, he said he's going to excommunicate you too.
Me?
That was the message.
Was it? Was it really? Well, he can't excommunicate me. Do you know why?
Do I look like I can?
Because I'm changing my title. I am now Supreme Head of the Church of England. Got that?
The Pope, he ain't going to like that.
So, over here I am. If Clement wants to excommunicate me, then I excommunicate him first.
Okay, my father gave me good luck. We're going to need it.
You'll need it.
Hey, watch it. I got connections in the Spanish Inquisition. Thank you. Ah, you stuck me nose!
Supreme Head of the Church of England. Good title, eh? Let's make it official. Let's call it the Act of Supremacy. That should make it clear enough.
Some of the monks in monasteries won't be too pleased.
So, Tom! Tom, tell Tom about your plan. Listen to Tom. Tom.
Well, Tom, we're shutting down abbeys, churches, monasteries, you name it.
And?
Smashing them up, selling them off, basically privatising them, and pocketing the profits.
Not pocketing. We're investing in a new stable monarchy. All together now. Everybody has to realise I am now in sole charge.
Everybody except Sir Thomas More.
Yes. What about Tom? Tom?
Well, he still says that the Pope is in charge of the church.
Oh no, there's always one, isn't there?
Of course, the trip to the tower might change his mind.
The tower? But Sir Thomas is one of your best friends.
That's why we're helping him. Be a loyal subject. Isn't that right, Your Highness?
You're right, Tom. It'll be for his own good. You know what, Tom? I'm getting bored of Highness.
Really, Your Highness?
Tom, are you there? Instead of getting bored of Highness?
Your worship.
Better, but not quite me.
Magnificence.
Yes, in warmer.
Your Majesty.
Sounds good. Will, what do you think?
It is the name of a common woman. Who? The good wife Esty, but by her first name, she is known as Madge.
Madge? Esty? There can't be two of us. Haverburn.
Sire, it was a jest.
Would you make a jest out of the name of the king?
Well, there is a jest in your name, your Majesty.
You stop making me laugh, Will.
This is an urgent announcement. The public are warned that the king is becoming increasingly unpredictable. Whether you are noble or peasant, you're advised to take the utmost care when dealing with His Highness. I mean, His Majesty.
It's pathetic, isn't it? Peasants can have sons, serfs can have sons. Dogs, fish, mice can have sons, but not me.
Sadly, Henry will never know how great a queen his daughter will become.
Gonna have been the best time we could ever enjoy.
Sir Thomas is this way. Mind the rats!
Ah, Tommy Moore. How's life in the tower?
Absolutely fine.
Really? We freeze you? We starve you? We took away your books? We took away your family?
But still, you can't say because I have faith. You don't like that, do you? I still believe in the Holy Church of Rome, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, really? Well, it's hard to believe in anything when you haven't. Just ahead.
God's sakes, he signed it.
Yes, Tom. The king has finally signed your death.
But I thought you and Henry were friends.
Majesty does me a favour, but to live in the same world as Mr. Cromwell has never been a privilege.
We're going to miss you round here, Sir Thomas. I'll get my best stacks polished up for you.
And what difference will that make?
Well, I wouldn't want him to catch any germs off it now, would I, whilst he was being executed? See you in the morning, Sir Thomas.
Your blood is gonna run. Your head is gone.
Do watch the stairs.
We now live in 1536 with news that the Queen is expecting another child. Everybody from barons to beggars is hoping and praying the child will be a boy.
Well, where are you? You have news?
Indeed, sire. I have sad news, but also glad news.
Sad news?
The child did not live. But the glad news is that it was a boy.
Come out here. What am I to do?
The Queen is yet young. She can try again.
She is tied for 3 years. Useless. Which is why it's time for me to take another wife.
Another what?
Have you got some lucky girl in mind then, sir?
Of course. Next! Thomas Cranmer, meet Jane Seymour.
Charles.
Delighted. Shut up. Jane, do you think you bear me a child?
I'm not sure, my lord.
Go on, I'll make the Queen first.
Thank you.
Tom, give me divorce or I marry Jane right here.
Sire, I need a reason.
What?
Well, it's just last time we had Leviticus on our side.
But Jane has to go. It's not for me. It's for...
The good of the country.
Does it have to be divorce?
How do you mean?
Well, suppose she is found guilty of incest and adultery.
But Anne doesn't go around committing incest and adultery.
She doesn't have to, but we can still make a court find her guilty of it. After all, who's everybody's favourite king around here?
You then suggest that we execute my wife, an innocent little woman?
I like it.
What do you think, Jane? Give me a sign and you won't have anything to worry about. Come on.
It's all go, isn't it?
Silence, 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 the court will rise. Here comes the judge to lead me aside. We've heard all about your mercy, the meanest, that's my act. You go to the king. Silence, silence, stop the uproar. This is supposed to be a court of law. No
Henry of England and Jane Seymour, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You are right.
Could somebody pick up His Majesty's clothes?
And from that scene of years, we move on to October.
The nation is a friend with just one thing upon its mind. The palace shut today, and the crown was kept away, and the daughter and the midwife with the queen have been confined. It's the boy, and once the king is father of a boy, shout for joy, shout for joy. It's the boy, it's the boy, it's the boy. Shout for bell, shout for bell. There's no way to get to we must tell. All is well, all is well. Shout for bell, shout for bell, shout for bell. Lord, let me guide him. Lord, be let provide him. All our crown to come. Sing a song, to the prince for whom the legend falls along. Sing a song, sing a song, sing a song, sing a song, sing a song. Lord, let it be next him. Lord, let it protect him. All our crown to come. It's a boy, and us the king is father of a boy. Shout for joy, shout for joy. It's a boy, it's a boy, it's a
Tragically, Jane died 12 days after giving birth to Henry's son. Details of Edward now from the Court Clairvoyant.
The son that Jane has died to give is very weak, but he shall live. To take the throne at 10 years old, then 6 years later die of cold. John!
Thank you, and now back to Henry. Aside from married life, he has been spending more and more time building up the Royal Navy, and consequently he's left Thomas Cromwell rather to his own devices.
Hello, Mr. Cromwell, Tudor News here. Can I ask you how the Reformation is going?
Not too bad. Church has been smashed up, piles of money collected. We're well ahead with the suppression of the Catholics. Basically, it looks good.
But do you realise Henry thinks you're taking it too far?
Wait.
But people are starting to blame Henry for what you are doing.
Well, dearie me, poor old Henry.
But surely he might execute you.
Henry, excuse me? He wouldn't dare.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Hiya! What an unexpected pleasure. And how well you are. How do you do it? Oh, and that song of yours, Greensleeves. Great tune, good beat. Shut up. Shut up, sir. Sir, what's a good idea, sir?
I leave you in charge of one little thing like the Reformation, and you go completely mad. And now you think I don't execute you.
I've been doing lots of other things. Like, I've even got you a new wife lined up. You like having wives, remember?
Idiot! Who needs wives? I have a son.
Who is that? This one's different. She's German. And if you marry her, the Germans will join you to fight the Pope and everybody.
A German? What's she like?
Will I let you down, sir? This way, everybody!
Sing a song about hand of peace.
Lovely, fine, super, technical personality. But what does she look like? Look at this, Sire. Oh!
And so in 1539, Henry went to meet Anne at Rochester.
Which one is she? Which one is she? Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
May I present the German and Ugly?
Hello!
Oh no, but officially you've already married her. What? Next. The Germans think she's gorgeous. Let the Germans have her back then. Sire, if you send her back, then Germany will probably join everybody else against you.
Anne, nothing personal, but you're not my type. However, I'll treat you like my own sister. You can stay here as long as you like. And treat my... and have a picture and everything.
Thank you. I shall live here until 1557 when I shall be old age.
My word, these Germans are organised.
Oh, well done. You handled that brilliantly, as usual.
You tried to set me up, didn't you? No. Admit it. Coming down here with your practical jokes and your pictures and everything.
It was for the good of the country.
You think playing jokes on your king is for the good of the country?
No.
Oh, come on. I like a joke too. Try this one.
Tom, you're not singing. Don't tell me you don't know the words. Go on, sing for me nicely. Who knows, you might be in a good mood. Tomorrow, what are you going to do? Take little stroll. Very good. Now then, where are you going to put your shoulders? The shoulders on the block. And stop praying above my soul. Because my body's going to rock. And my head is going to rock. And I really can't do a thing because... I'll tell him, everyone.
Do a thing because that's the wish of a king. Oh yeah.
It seems Cromwell was right about one thing. Henry didn't like having a wife, and his court was always full of young, eligible women.
Next!
Hi, I'm Mildred. I'm 16 years old and come from Lincoln. If I was queen, I'd travel the world and do lots of charity work.
Next!
My name's Agnes. I'm 18 years old and my hobby is reading autographs and peacock feathers.
Next!
My name's Gwyneth. I'm 48 years old.
Next!
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 Hello, Sharon.
Next!
Sharon, wait.
My name is, my word, you've got nice legs.
What?
Forgive me, my lord, but I couldn't help but notice I was a lucky profile.
You think it suits me?
You make the king of France like a waterfall bottom, my lord.
Such brain, such perception. Where were you when I first got married?
I don't know, my lord. Certainly, I was even born.
Do carry on, my dear.
Henry of England, sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
Catherine Howard.
Catherine Howard, do you take this man?
To love, honour, cherish, obey, worship, serve, adore, oblige, and generally fantasize about. She does, don't you? She does.
I now pronounce you...
Man and wife.
Well done, my lord. I know she'll give you a good time.
What?
I said, I know she'll give you a good time.
How do you know?
She gave me one.
Catherine,
My lord.
take her away.
She's only 17.
Right.
Do what you have to. I'm not afraid.
How dare you all? Am I not the king?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, we just wanted to have a quick word about what we do round here. You see, it used to be such a great job, didn't it, lads?
Yeah, brilliant. A real laugh.
As soon as I turned up with a blackguard on, the crowds would cheer and clap.
Give it all that.
And it was good prospects too. Remember what they used to say?
Be an executioner and get ahead.
To be honest, it wasn't always easy. Some of our clients didn't even want to be decapitated.
We've had them running around the tower yard, hopping over walls. Yeah, behind bushes, giving it all that.
And Muggins here had to run around whopping his great big axe about.
Told them about the 11X.
The 11X.
Yeah, some necks were so tough, the axe would just bounce off. Yeah, he takes one big swipe and doing. Hardly a sprout. Yeah, he's hacking and chopping away. Yeah, giving it all that.
Oi, lads, try to be a bit sensitive.
Sorry.
Anyway, it was all a big game then.
Yeah, if the king didn't like it, then chop. Instant throat surgery. Take the weight off your shoulders and all that.
And it's just hard luck, mate. It was fine within reason, but now it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take little Catherine just sent straight to the idol.
She blessed us. She said,
God bless you, and all that.
Shut up, you two. Anyway, one quick swipe, swish clock, and that's it.
Bye-bye, little Catherine.
She was a queen long enough to have her picture painted.
And what for? Yeah, what for, really?
Nothing.
It was fine within reason, but it's just no fun anymore.
Yeah, we know Henry's a king.
And he used to be a real big laugh on that. But he's getting a joke.
Right.
Well, thank you for listening, and as we say in the trade, keep your scarves on.
Tudor News can already report that since Catherine died in the tower, her spirit's been seen to walk along the galleries of Hampton Court.
Anyway, like Catherine, we too have outreached our end, and so we leave you with one final report starting January 1547.
Who are you?
Your Archbishop Thomas Cranmer.
Why have you got a country?
No, somehow I survived.
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Who's she?
Oh, Henry, not again. I keep telling you I'm Catherine Pye, the sixth and last wife.
How do you know you were last?
Because you're old, lame, fat, bold, and diseased.
Old, lame, fat, bold, and thief. I'll have you beheaded.
Oh,
Next!
stop showing off and drinking milk.
Why is there a doctor and an archbishop at my bedside?
Because you're nearly dead. Believe me, I know what dead husbands look like. I've already had two. You'll be number three.
My God, she's making a collection.
Look who's talking.
That does it. I'll chop myself.
Here you are, then. Here, you take a rest first, then you can chop my fiddle. I'll wait for you.
How's my navy?
You've forgotten that too. Remember the French commander a couple of years ago? You did 6 bells out of
The
them.
French? Very proud of my navy. My navy and my son Edward. At least I have a son. What noise is this? The bell. Do you not hear?
Please pass on. He hasn't passed on.
See?
He died. One day you might pass on, but real men die.
We think you bless it.
Might as well. Right about now, I'm sure he's going to need all the help he can.
Lord, we beseech thee, please welcome our dear departed monarch and friend, Henry.
Stop this! Stop it, I say! What Mormon devil is this? Be gone!
Henry, prepare to meet the Celestial Council.
Celestial Council? What for?
You are hereby called before the highest and most dreadful authorities to answer the following charges.
Charges?
1. That you did endanger the souls of your subjects by refusing the authority of the Pope.
I had to have a legitimate son.
Guilty. 2. That in course of your selfish pursuits, you did unlawfully execute many persons, including Anne Boleyn, Thomas Cromwell, Thomas More, Catherine Howard.
Any other strong king would have done the same.
Guilty.
3. That you did authorize the destruction of many of the finest examples of English and Welsh heritage.
But look what I built. Look at Hampton Court. Look at all the castles on the south coast.
Guilty. 4. You have bankrupted your country by waging pointless and costly wars against many other nations in Europe.
I bet I won't be the last.
Guilty.
5. And finally, you did shamelessly neglect and mistreat both your daughters.
Daughters? I have no use for daughters.
Guilty.
You ungrateful little people. I have given England the greatest gift she could wish for. A son to be your king.
Henry VIII of England and Wales, may future generations be your judge.
Let them judge me as they may. My son will still be king this day. And to the end I've lived my reign. And I would do it all again.
So far
We have